playing some Maplestory today to kind of take a break between possibly a future Let's Play. I'm not sure it's gonna be, like, what just happened? Okay, somehow something happened. Basically, I have no current plans on the next playthrough yet after I finished Ori back on Thursday. So, for now, I'll be just doing these normal chill streams until something comes up, so, yeah. And I am back to playing Maplestory after, like, 2 months because I kind of got lazy. Not too lazy, it's more like, actually kind of, yeah, kind of lazy. Basically, I did 2 Let's Plays in between that entire time. And it kind of exhausted me a little bit, which is why I did some art streams and I didn't feel like playing a game. Again, between them, so, yeah. Anyways, I could use some notifications on my phone. It's like all the big YouTubers streaming since today's Tuesday, and it's the Hope from Home fundraiser going on. Which is really nice, because, like, considering how, like, things are getting, like, crazier, it's very much needed, so I'm happy that it's happening. And also, for some reason, I'm not, what's the word? I'm not so much surprised that, there's apparently a bug where when you have an Android, out like right here, there's this igloo effect. And I'm not sure how that managed to happen, but it's happening, and it's like, why? Okay, anyways. So yeah, I found that out when I started playing again a couple days ago. I'm like, okay. I don't want to take the Android off though, so we have to deal with it until whenever it's fixed. If I remember correctly, I actually googled this because I was curious of what was going on. But it's been happening since mid-March, I think, so... Or like, end of March, I don't know. So hopefully at some point they fix it. Because it's like, why? Oh, and also sound effects are turned off so you guys can hear me better. Yeah, my throat. Also, my throat's fine. It's just that I tend to like whenever I talk, I tend to like speak too fast, and my throat gets like all messy. Okay. Anyways, and I still can't get over, Thursday. Okay, the thing about Thursday, April 2nd, as anyone should kind of know by now if if anyone's been watching me, like, for a few days at least, they would know I am, I don't know how I would describe it, but I am a fan of the series called Seraph of the End. And right before I started streaming on Thursday, the new chapter was up. It was up at like 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I decided to read that. Well, of course, I finished my classwork beforehand because I didn't want to do that later after streaming. So basically, I read a chapter and I cried so much. It was... I can't spoil it, but if anyone's been reading it or is kind of like still in the community, like the fandom, I guess, and like have been reading people comment on it, you would know exactly what happened. And yeah, so I cried, and of course 10 minutes later I had to stop crying so I could start my stream, and then yeah, that is, as I said in my own stream, that's why I sounded really upset at the very beginning a little bit. And throughout most of it as well. Oh, whoops. That's what let's do. trying to remember. Oh yeah, I also finished the Ori sequel on Thursday, and that too made me cry. But of course I was like, no, I don't want to cry again. Because, like, I already, like, was, like, crying from that chapter. So it was like, I was like going through so many, like, you know, like, so much emotions going on. Yeah. And, after I've seen, the ending of Ori, I decided to start watching some other reactions, and, oh my, we all cried. And, like, anyone who's played it, like, was just, like, equally, like, was just as upset as me when I finished the game. Wait, should I be talking about this? I don't think I should, because that's kind of a spoiler, I guess. I'm not describing the ending, but, still. Well, anyways, the point being, I basically... my entire Thursday was basically tears, because I read a chapter that made me cry, and I finished a game that also made me cry, so that's definitely something. Anyways, the daily gift. Yeah, I missed a few days. It's fine. Started the month so late anyway with this. So we need the crooked plates. Those aren't the crooked plates. Okay, let's disable this because I don't like the giant effect. Even though I think one of the random achievements in this game is related to that. It doesn't matter. Also, I should probably move my mic because I can't exactly move my right arm because I put the microphone right next to me and I have like this tablet still plugged in, so I don't know what I have so many things around me because I used the tablet for classes. That's what I was drawing. I was considering drawing today, but I didn't feel like drawing like too much, so that's why I'm playing this game. Also, I think my voice sounds a little weird, but that's probably just my imagination. I don't know. I'm just like replaying the events of Thursday a little bit, and I'm like, yep, I cried a lot. Cried very, very much. And I can't wait for the next chapter, but of course, since this is a series where there's only one chapter a month, I will have to wait 24 more days, I think, because the next update's on May 1st. And I realized something that I don't think some of the other fans have noticed yet, but the next update of Servadian happens on a character birthday. Because May 1st. So I'm kind of like, am I the only one who notices this? Because I think I am a little bit. I don't know, no one talked about it, so I'm assuming I'm the only one who noticed. Okay, it's really weird to see that I have my game on the... Okay, I'm playing the game on one monitor, but I also have OBS on the other one, so I'm actually seeing it twice, right now. Which is actually... Well, it's not that weird. I pretty much have done the same thing with, like, since I got this second monitor, so it's not that unusual. Okay, maybe after this quest I should readjust my surroundings so it's a little easier to move my arm in this. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this quickly so I could adjust my surroundings. Also collect all the goblin coins because apparently there's an event going on. There we go. And also, what I'm doing right now is just my dailies, and then I'll probably level up one of my side characters so I could get, well, to get that done, obviously. Because I want to have more levels for the Maple Legion thing. Because I'm at like 5,600, I think. And I'm trying to get to the next rank. Wait, when am I supposed to upgrade to the next rank? Oh, I'm already set for that, but I need coins because I keep using my coins to upgrade equipment in this game, so that's... yeah. Okay, let me go move my... there. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. I adjusted a few things so I could have easier control. Why am my throat like this? On a separate topic, I have plans to stream Maplestory 2, like, obviously one last time since the service itself will discontinue on May 25th? Like, I started thinking a little bit about, like, oh, what should I do since, you know, it's gonna be discontinued, and I was thinking, why not one final stream before it's completely gone? Not sure what day it'll be. Obviously before it shuts down for good, so... so, like, whenever that'll happen, like, my stream, like, it will happen before it shuts down. I think a lot of people will be, like, messing around on the last week anyway, so... like, maybe around that time? Or, like, a week before? Like, it'll be my last, obviously. Obviously, it will be the last one, considering, but... oh, I love Maplestory music so much. And also, the whole thing with my Maplestory 2 shutting down, I was upset, at first. Especially since, you know, like, a lot of work has been put into, like, just the localization in general. But, it can't be helped. Like, there are times where this has to happen no matter what, so, like, it can't be helped. And what else? Okay, loot the money. Okay, I was gonna say something else, and then my brain stopped because of something. But yeah, Maplestory 2 discontinuing, and I will be doing one final stream. But of course, I did kind of take off the layout, the scene off my OBS, so I may need to kind of make some different measures with that for the final stream. And I pressed the wrong button. Great. I'm surprised that no matter how much time passes since I last played Maplestory, I always remember the controls, which is surprising, so... oh yeah, and also, when I think about it a lot, because I've been playing Maplestory since 2009, and that is hard to believe because in this year it's gonna be 11 years since I started playing Maplestory. But the thing is, like, I'm mentioning this because, in an interesting way, playing Maplestory so much made me type faster. Like, made me good at typing, and especially without looking at my keyboard. And that became especially helpful with, like, some practice. Like, during one of my classes when I was, like, practicing stuff, and it was I don't know, I'm just like thinking about it because there was like this one little like assignment that my teacher made us do like for practice. And because I recognized what to do so easily, I ended up doing so many like practice questions. And I did more than my class, and everyone was like, "How is this possible?" Like they were just in disbelief. They were just like, "What the heck? How is that possible?" It's just like I just type really fast. Of course, it was also like foreign language, so I had to change like the signs of the, like how some like letters in a foreign language are like have like little accents about them. Like I pretty much like clicked through them really quickly and got it right. Yeah, so that's a little random fact about myself. Like I'm kind of quick at typing stuff. And I never really took typing classes or anything. Or like, something like related to computers and you learn how to type. Actually, to be honest, I actually did, but I didn't really care too much after a while because I was like, I already know what to do. Like, why do I need to learn this anymore? So it was kind of like quick learning, I guess. Wait, did I get all my coins? No, I have 20 more to collect. Still a Mr. Music. Oh yeah, speaking of music, just yesterday, okay, there's a little something about me as well. When I watch anime, I usually never watch the ending themes or listen to them. Well, I mean, I would like to listen to them, but I usually skip the ending themes anyway because, there's usually just previews after the credits. And I usually don't want to watch previews because that'll make me, like, I don't want to, know what's gonna happen next. I want to be surprised for the most part. But of course, sometimes I do, just to see the extra scene after the credits before, the preview. And for me, yeah. I'm starting to change my ways a little bit because, I want to start watching ending themes. But, in this case, I never, for this one series, and of course, the series in question is Sarah for the End. And I regret never listening to the ending themes, even though I watched the anime again, back in March 19th, 20th, the dates, are just March 19th and March 20th, was when I rewatched it. And it was the second time I watched the anime adaptation, because obviously 4 years ago was when I first watched it, and got into the series. And I hate my throat so much. Why? Why of all days it has to be like this? Anyways. Also, to clarify, I'm fine, by the way. I'm fine. I literally am. Okay, just want to check some things. Anyways, as I was saying, so basically, okay, I was talking about ending themes. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying, okay, so, yeah, in regard to the ending themes, I decided, I've heard, I was, a little curious. Let me back up a bit, because I'm starting to mess up my words. So basically, in terms of the ending themes, I decided to listen to one of the Seraph for the End ending themes, I did watch the anime again back in March, but the thing is, I watched it via Marathon Play, so... And Marathon Play, I don't really know if it does it if you watch a single episode, but... The credits do not play at all, like from Marathon Play. And, here's the thing. Okay, getting skills. Anyways, here's the thing. So, okay, a little something about like physical copies of anime. I watched a physical copy, so I never really heard the ending theme. But like in this case, when I played disc 1, it didn't play the opening or ending at all. When I pressed Marathon Play, and I clicked that because it's easier to watch. Okay, why is this thing taking so long? Anyways, like... Okay, give me a second. I hate this. I hate this thing so much because it messes me up so much. This little challenge quest. Oh my god, please move faster. Okay, you know what? Forget this. Okay, that messed up so badly. I'm not gonna start on the lower stage. It works fine. It's just stupid skills. Anyways, as I was trying to say, okay, this is usually why I don't stream my daily quest. Anyways, as I was saying, so like, because I watched the anime through the physical copies that I had because I was too lazy to watch it off Funimation. Even though I have a... Well, I kind of wanted to make use of the physical copies, especially since I had the physical copies and stuff. And I watched the whole thing from Marathon Play, so I didn't have to kind of manually click the episodes or something. I don't know how it works. Yeah, I don't know how it works. The point being, I did that, and the only time it played the opening theme was when I put in disc 2, and it played from there. Like, when I click Marathon Play on disc 2, it plays the opening. Only once. And not even when all the episodes are done, it plays the ending theme at all. It doesn't. But it does have, like, it does come with, like, since the disc 2 has, like, extras in it, it was, like, yeah. Okay, there we go. I messed up because of my skills. We're not, like, up here. Anyways, so yeah, in that entire time of rewatching the anime, I never once heard the ending themes. And, it was only yesterday that I heard one of them, and I wasn't too interested in the second one, because, like, while I would want to hear it, I actually, you know what, I might listen to it. I just don't know the name of the ending theme, the second one, so I will have to look it up. Or just grab my physical copy and kind of, check what it is. Also, I really love how every single time like whenever I put in like one of the DVDs into my computer, and to kind of clarify, I played the DVDs because I don't have Blu-ray, so I had to watch it at 720p on a 1080 screen monitor. It's not 1080, but it's pretty much that resolution by default. And, okay, let's get these coins. Anyways, what I was saying. Let's talk about physical copies. Let's go get some coins real quick. I mean, these arcane symbols. Ah, my glasses. Ouch. Oh yeah, so okay, now I'm just remembering what I was about to say. So basically, yeah, when I put in the DVDs into my computer, I always make sure that the audio was in English because obviously I watch English dubs and yeah. I watch dubs and that's my preference. So yeah, I always like make sure I like click on English audio like 5 times before I even start playing the thing. So yeah, that's something I do. Okay, let's go buff my character so nothing goes wrong. Terribly wrong. Normal. I hate the bird sharks. Why? At least the drops seem a little... You know what? Don't say it. If I say it, I jinx myself, so don't say it. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, so I never really heard the ending themes, at all. I mean, I did years ago, but it was like but I only heard like a snippet and then like stopped and changed it in next episode. But yeah, I heard when that lagged so badly. Okay, thanks, game. I don't know if it'll happen to me, but if something happens on anyone's end, like with the stream, I don't know. I think streams are going well today. It's just that YouTube has like something going on, like with its servers. And again, I honestly don't know because I'm not that like knowledgeable of like technology. I sort of am, but I'm like I'm still learning, so. Oh my god, I hate that so much. Are you kidding me? It's giving me the exact same task. Can it, like, not give me the same task? I hate this particular task just because I hate the bird shark drops. Especially if they're like in the edge like that, because it's like, how do you grab the things? Like, managed to grab them now, but it usually is like not that lucky. Okay. Let's go back down quickly. Again, as I said before, I prefer to do this off stream, but of course, since I only just finished my classes like an hour ago, like, and of course I had to eat lunch because I'm not gonna stream when I'm starving. Like, I didn't really have time to do this at all. Whatever. Anyways, oh come on, right there, I have to spawn right there. my god, I literally cannot see anything because this stupid thing is in the way. I thought that was someone, but that was the little, like, Android follower I have. And I was about to say something. Okay, anyways. I didn't finish my conversation about listening to ending themes. Great. I'm so distracted. But anyways, I only heard one of them. I still have to hear the second one, but I've heard the first ending theme of Seraphodian. Obviously the anime, because where else would the... Yeah. Anyways, the point being, I listened to it yesterday, and it made me cry, because I was like, oh, the lyrics. The lyrics really said a lot. Oh, I still got a good rank. Yay, we did it on time. But anyways, I heard the ending theme, and it was also, wait, no, it was 2 days ago, was it? No, it was 2 days. Okay, I got it wrong, guys. It was 2 days ago, not yesterday. I listened to it the first time 2 days ago. Yesterday was when I learned, like, about, like, the different perspectives a little more. Because, I mean, I already knew, like, the perspective, like, which perspective the song is based on. The ending theme was based on. The opening theme was what I got confused, because I kind of assumed it was the same, but it actually wasn't. It was actually one of the other characters instead, so I was like... But still, either way, it just made it made me emotional, because I'm like, aww, that makes it so sad. And it doesn't help that, Chapter 89, exists. And I said Chapter 89. Do not think I said something else. If anyone listening is thinking that. But basically, I kind of like, oh yeah, and the reason I kind of, like, figured out the name of the ending thing was because someone commented it on one of the posts I liked on Tumblr. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna look this up. And I did. I first listened to it, and it made me cry. And what really got me, like, to tear up a bit was, like, one of the lines in the song. I don't want to say it because it's so sad, but that's what really got me emotional. Or just hearing that, and, like, when I actually looked at the rest of the lyrics while listening to it, I was like, oh, this really is from his perspective. And also, anyways, yesterday I learned specifically, like, the perspectives that the songs are based around. And, like, the opening theme is one perspective, and the ending theme is another. And the thing is, not only that, but it's, but it's, from what I read, based on what people think, I don't know if it's confirmed because, you know, a lot of the comments were 3 years ago, so if I try to look it up, it'll pretty much, like, be like, I don't know, it might be a bit tricky. I really don't know. What's it about to say? What happened to the quest? Okay. Anyways. Okay, anyways, I just saw some weird effect on a character and I don't want to ask. Anyways, we're gonna jump to our location in this map. But yeah, oh yeah, as I was saying, basically based on comments because, like, they were all, like, 3 years ago, and that varies, like, 2016, 17, a little bit, so. there's weird noise going outside, and I don't like that. Why is everything always weird noise? Where is the thing? Don't press caps lock, because I don't know how that works. Okay, I need to fix myself because I keep sitting on my feet. And that... Okay, let's go loot that, because that's the last coin for today. Also, to do that, we should be getting another jelly, apparently. I obviously am much higher level than these enemies, so it's gonna be starting to get, like, the yellow text on the names. Also, I'm almost level 224, and I think I'm gonna be, leveling that normally, and then being able to get a hyper potion, I guess, or whatever it's called. Like, you know, growth potion for, like, level 200 plus. And I will be able to use that to get to level 225, which will make me unlock Arcana, and I will be streaming that. Might be a while. It depends on if I could get it before the event's over. Because of course I started all these events late a bit because, you know, I didn't really play until like 3 days ago or something. It was on Saturday. Yeah, it was, yeah, okay. Anyways, I really hope they fix the igloo effect because it's kind of annoying to look at. I know I could take my Android off, but I don't want to just do that, so... And also, if this wasn't like a stream I was going to upload, I would be playing the, one of the ending theme on stream just to kind of, just because I want to listen to it. Of course, I can't simply do that because I don't want to get this video copyrighted. You know, when I upload it to YouTube. I could cut it out, I know, but like, even if I cut it out, it's just gonna be like, the song is 5 minutes, so I don't want to just like sit here for 5 minutes in silence, and like cut that out, so. And I mean like mostly upload to YouTube for like copyright reasons, obviously. And even if it's not, like, in my opinion, like, even if it's not, I'd rather not risk it, even though I don't really monetize. Even though my videos are never monetized, so it's like, it doesn't matter, but, you know, like, I still want a place for my VODs, so I'd rather, like, not risk it. And also, obviously, because I don't want to make them highlights on here, because, like, I don't want to make, like, I usually want to make highlights if it's like a proper playthrough or like actual highlights, like silly moments I wanted to save forever. Like how I did for Sunky Zero. Yeah. I know, like for some playthroughs, like it's like ones I wouldn't upload to YouTube, but it would highlight on here. And part of the plan is that Sunky Zero, my second playthrough, might be one of those like instances. Because I plan to do a New Game Plus run of the game on a harder difficulty. Only on difficulty 3. Yeah, when I play it again, it'll be on the 3rd one, so I have no plans to play it on a higher one, 4 or 5. Because if I played on that one, that would probably make me very uneasy. Because the game, it's challenging. It's not easy. And its mechanics are done on purpose because that's kind of the point of the game. And I don't want to say them because, actually I can. Because of, like, the nature of the game where, like, death is okay in that game. Like, harder difficulty, but it's like, the thing is, it's like, if you're on a harder difficulty in that game, it will, like, kind of make it not so easy, especially since, like, you have to use points to revive characters, but if you don't have enough points, it is, like, very bad. Very bad news. Like, sure, there is an alternative, but what happens if that alternative is gone? Like, you can't really, like, use it so much, so... So, yeah. But I do know that there has been at least one person I've seen. I didn't watch them play the game, but I know that they did play on the hardest difficulty. It's sort of like a challenge, I guess, they did. And that was interesting. I didn't watch it, though. I wish I did, but if... yeah. Okay, let's go turn these quests in. So close to the next level, but I had to wait. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah, this, yes. Let's go exchange these two. Good. Okay, let's see. Of course, teleporty rock is gone. Okay, let's see. What is that chair? Can't even see. Okay, it looks like a star bottle. I feel like these chairs get more and more ridiculous in the story. And there's that crossover event. I had to think about that crossover event. I ended up not doing it at all because I didn't play for 2 months because of playthroughs and kind of drawing a lot, so of course lately I haven't finished a lot of pictures because of obvious reasons, because, you know, with recent events it's kind of hard to focus a bit, but I'm trying to get back into drawing more pictures so I can fill in more of my notifications, like, because one plan I have is to create new notifications. Like, it's more like the follower notification's fine. It's just like I want to add more of them, so it'd be a little more interesting. Not in a bad way, just like more creative, like, ways of creating a notification. Because, you know, if I get affiliate status, then I could have a new notification for subscribers. And if people are generous, like for like donations, their donations would appear on stream, but I want to kind of make it randomized. So I'm trying to like have time to like draw like different ones for occasions like that. I also have to be very careful with what I'm planning to do because I need them to fit and be about the same size as each other, like the notifications. Because if they don't fit, it wouldn't be very good, so... Oh gosh, whoa. What just happened? Okay, that happened. Apparently, it tabbed out for like a second. I have like idea of making more notifications. And I really can't wait to get started on them because that's kind of the plan. I think the idea I have is that I want to make it like different characters. I don't want to like repeat a character more than once. So it's like basically the idea is like the characters in the notifications are my own. Like I actually worked on every individual character myself. And although there might be some differences in the future, you know, because, you know, I might accept new characters from other people, like, if they want to, like, submit. And I think I might try something where it's, like, avoid reusing names, because I want to give every character in my series, a unique first name. I mean, last names, it could be the same, because, you know, they could be related, but to, like, avoid, like, some cases, like, yeah, like, unique names. I don't know, it's still pretty early with my own series, so I still have like a lot to do for it, and all. Okay, I'll loot all the items and the money. Okay, I'm just thinking about something now, and I'm like, Oh, there's the nodestone. Oh yeah, I just realized I didn't really explain the whole thing about like what I heard about the both the opening and ending theme of part 1 of Seraph of the End anime. Where like when I was reading comments like and about the thing, I was talking about like how it was like I can't really search it myself, but I'm like basing this around comments and the lyrics, I guess a bit. Where according to people, like, of course, like it's 2 separate perspectives, like that they're based around, like both the opening and ending theme of part 1 of the anime. And the thing is, it's like the ending theme is a response to the opening theme. And I see that. I can see it. Okay, also my feet. Ow. I need to stop sitting on my legs. And also I was gonna say earlier, but I keep forgetting. Whereas, like, I've heard that the ending theme is a response to the opening. And that was the door. Okay. And I really like that, like, detail. And especially, I notice it with the lyrics as well, because... Of course they're written in the same way and meant to be that way, I guess. Because they purposely made, like, a couple of the lyrics identical to the lyrics in... Actually, no, not quite identical, but, like, a parallel to the ones in the opening theme. I really like to see, and it makes me sad to think about it, because it's like, aww. Okay, let's go get the thing here. So we need to activate a rune. Claim. Okay, it did. Okay, let's go get rid of these. I really want to play the ending theme like randomly on my stream, but I can't because like of possible copyrights that I want to avoid. It's more like if I want to play it, I'll play it during an art stream because I don't really upload those to YouTube, so it's pretty fine. Like I watch like these I watch these guys on YouTube who also do Twitch streams from time to time, and they pretty much like play anime themes on their Twitch when they are obviously unable to do so on YouTube. So I might be playing it like once on Thursday. So yeah, I'll probably be in between like listening to. Okay, what happened to this map? Anyways, as I was saying, I might be playing it like at least like once or twice on Thursday stream. And I say I'll play it twice because I love listening to it lately. It's sad, yes, but it's just really nice to listen to. And it really reminds me that Seraphidian has a really amazing soundtrack. It has a soundtrack that is worth listening to, like, and I recommend. Yeah, from watching the anime again a couple weeks ago was like when it like really cemented with me that the soundtrack is so good. Honestly, I probably said the same thing in the past, but of course, because it's been like 4 years until like last month since I first watched it, I didn't really remember too much. Cause I was just gonna watch the episodes like randomly, like one at like random point in time, because like I wouldn't just like watch a random episode at like a random day and just like, okay, watching this. Like, if I'm ever gonna rewatch an anime, it would be all the episodes at once, so. And obviously that happened, so it's pretty obvious. Also, I wonder if there's like a new, like, I guess, playlist for Maplestory OST? Like, I know this is random and out of the blue, but it's like, I think there's been more tracks a little bit, so I could probably like play a different like video on stream. I really love the ending theme. I love both the opening. I now just can say I love both the first and the first opening and ending theme of the anime. Ow, my leg. Ow. Okay, why does the android thing that follows you around always glitch out? Don't get it. Wonder if there's a way to hide them, like these things. Or I could just... Actually, I think... You know what? It doesn't think it matters. Blanketed in flower chair. Okay, that's a weird chair. that this crossover event is happening. Well, it's done today, like later today, I think. But still. Although it's kind of weird to say because it's basically an anime that is a 4-way crossover. And it's also being crossovered with Maplestory during this event. So it's like a crossover among crossovers. Which is definitely something to say. Oh yeah, and also I've heard it's season 3 is confirmed. So that's happening. Oh yeah, and also if it's not obvious already, I watch Isekai Quartet. So of course I haven't really watched it lately because, you know, Funimation dubs are currently delayed until further notice. So because of the obvious reasons. Although, but like, even if this is happening, it's making me concerned for Japan. Because it's like, this whole thing's happening and they're still continuing with all this anime. And it's like, aren't they going to take a break? Like, then again, I did hear quite a few stories about how animation's done in Japan. So, like how the studios really are, so. Yeah. In all seriousness, I really hope they're like doing well. Like, it's like considering this whole situation happening. I know, like, I could tell that, like, since it's a weird case to explain because I don't really know the full story myself, but considering this whole situation, it's like I know like they're probably like animating this stuff like online, like digitally as well, probably. Actually, no, I think anime is still being done paper first, then digital. I really don't know, but I'm just like concerned that like they're probably working themselves to like too much. So like I'm just like worried about that, so yeah. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to organize my stuff, and I'm also like not thinking straight at the same time. I could do that. The meso like tour thing. Okay, let's go do this and I'll switch characters. It's already been an hour! Okay! I've only been recording an hour. Oh, right, I'm in a party. Oh, a one-time ZXP event's happening. I should grind a little more. I want to get closer to the next level or reach the next level today. And also, if it's not obvious already, I will be playing the summer update when it comes to Global Maplestory. Because, if anyone, like, checks out, like, KMS content, they had quite the interesting releases during the winter, update. During their winter update, which will be our summer update, And two of them are related to new areas in Arcane River, and another is related to a new class, which is a new character as well. And obviously I will be like creating a character and playing through like the story quest of that class. Okay, we have 2 free clears. So I'm gonna do these. So yeah, I can't wait for that to happen in the summer for Global Maplestory. And I don't think digital like video game stuff like will be affected, because it seems like for Elder Scrolls Online it's May chapter release is still set, so nothing's gonna change for that. But I can't wait. It's like so much is happening, and I'm not talking about like the real world things. Like real world situation aside, a lot is happening in terms of like games. And I know that like, okay, I know how do I, I'm twisting my words, like messing them up. Oh yeah, also recently I did hear about like a game called Last of Us 2 being delayed. I'm not too big on that game. Like, wasn't even too big on the like watching the first one. Although I do admit it was interesting. But I do feel bad for the people who were looking forward to it, because I think it was like set for May release last time I checked. But then, of course, with this whole situation, they changed it to indefinite, like unknown release or something. To know. Ooh, that's so useful. Okay, anyways, I'm distracted. Yeah. Oh, and also, I didn't mention this, I think, on my stream on Thursday, because, you know, I was focused on Ori and finishing that game. But, interestingly enough, on April 1st, and I had to be a little cautious because it was on that day, but, like, after, like, a while, the realization hit that Trails of Cold Steel 4 was officially announced to be localized and set to be released in the fall of 2020. And for Switch PC players, 2021. And when I first saw that announcement, I was a bit cautious because it was on April 1st, and I had to see like a number of different posts to confirm that yes, it's real and it's happening, and I was so happy. I was like, oh my gosh, it's real, and then I screamed on like Discord for like 2 minutes. So yeah, I was really happy when that was announced. other things. I am saving up for these. Because I want to get the monster blooms because they're actually very useful, especially for filling out the monster collection. Okay, let's go do a bit of grinding since this EXP bonus event is happening. Alright, I don't have teleport rock. Sad times. I also kind of want to focus on getting more of the monster collection filled out, so I had to hunt a lot of the same enemies to get them. So this is one area that I haven't done yet. I'm just gonna be doing a little bit of grinding to see how much EXP I'll gather in maybe a short amount of time because I do want to switch characters and level them up while I'm at it. I don't know which character though because I have so many of them on Scania and I don't feel like playing reboots, so... And also since... Oh yeah. I don't know if I mentioned it already, but if I didn't, I want to kind of slightly mention that when I read the chapter on Thursday, I didn't sleep well that entire night. Because I couldn't stop thinking about what happened in that chapter and the entire fact that I was crying. Because I was like, why you do this to me? Well, you did this to everyone, actually, because the entire fandom was, like, in tears. Oh, and also, speaking of Seraphidian, I kind of want to mention something that I've noticed. Specifically, well, it was more common years ago, but the fandom outgrew it by now, like, in 2020. But there are still people saying it. But the thing is like... there's a character, I think some people will know what I'm talking about, considering what I will be saying. There's a character in the series that people say has like, they're just like, they don't like, per se. I'm not saying they hate them, it's just that they like, their personality is iffy, or something. And, the thing is, it's not. And like they're just like saying that their actions are negative, basically. And it's like, for me, it's actually not. And here's my reason why, like how I see it. This is a character who's very traumatized. A character who okay, these two characters, they're equally, like, traumatized from events that they've experienced in their life. But this one character, last year, like, I've always known that the two characters were very traumatized by their experiences, but for this character, like, last year I started thinking about, like, how those 4 years, must have, like, done to their, like, must have done to them. And I have to say, like, he's gone through a lot more than the other character. And... well, like, he's gone through a lot more. Like, they're both traumatized characters. Like, well, not like regularly. Like, they're going through... They managed to pull through out of everything they've been through, but the trauma still is there, basically. And, the thing is, like, I don't blame this character for being how they are because, like, when you consider what they've gone through, it's like you can't blame them for being the way they are because depending on how some people go through with life, that's how they turn out, like, because of their experiences. And and I also noticed this so well because I'm writing a lot of stories for like characters in my series. And a good number of my characters are like traumatized children. I wouldn't say all of them, but it's like a good number of them gone through like actually I say 2 of them are at least the most traumatized. The others, they have trauma, but they're like not to like the extreme. I guess that's how it's better put. I don't know. I'm trying to say is that people are hating on a character who's only acting the way they do because they've gone through these experiences. And you're in a universe where therapy is absent. So this is basically how they're like going through life because that's their way of coping. I guess you could say. I guess you could say that, like, it's their way of coping because of everything they've gone through. And the more I think about it, the more I feel so bad for them, like, for him. Because it's like, I want to hug this character, but of course I can't because because I have a computer screen. And how can I hug the computer screen? I hope some people know what I'm talking about because I'm talking about Seraph at the end and no one would probably get what I'm talking about unless they've seen that series. But, like, anyways, basically the point of what I'm trying to get at is that this character is, like, I feel like fans who say that their actions are negative, which is pretty much the best way I can put it, because I can't really describe what they're saying very well, but it's, 1, it's not, and 2, it's just how they're, like, how they are because of the experience they've gone through in their life in those 4 years. It makes you want to cry or just want to hug him because you're just like, it's okay. Obviously it's not okay for them, but you just want to hug them and reassure them that it will be alright. And also, when I did watch the anime adaptation again, like, I felt the emotions again, yes. I didn't cry again because, you know, I've been very well aware of what happens. So it's kind of hard. So, like, I know what was going to happen, but my heart was, like, still being poked at from, like, having to watch these scenes again. And especially, like, in part 2, where I just want to hug the character. I want to hug this poor child and tell him it's alright. Like, let me hug him. It's like... So, like, yeah. And it's like, I don't blame how they, like, act at all, because it's like, considering what they've gone through, it's like, can you really blame him? like, and also, like, take this into, like, real life, for example, for some people out there. Like, some people, like, obviously no one has a perfect life, and there are some people who probably have it worse than others. And it's like, you have to understand where, like, how some people end up the way they do. Of course, there's some irredeemable, like, people out there. But, like, there are people who are bad, but are actually good at heart. So it's like, you have to remember that those people exist out there. And it's like, the way they act is just based on their personal experiences. And it does derive from a lot from where... Okay. I know this is getting really deep, but it's something I have to say because of, like, this character in a series and how, like, there are, like, at least, like, 3 years ago. I think it's much less, like, you see that less in a fandom now, but it still exists. Like, a little bit. And it's just a lot to take in, I guess. Like, I'm like thinking about it a lot, and it really is so much to take in because this, like it stems very much from real life too. Obviously not the same situation considering what the series is, but like there are people like that where it's like they're good people, but the way they act like contradicts it sometimes, but it's only because that's how they cope and like live their life. And it's kind of something I've been working into for my series, was like, because I have at least like one character in my series where it's like I made them like, I designed them to be like they're like kind of mean. Okay, this is going to go into a bit of my series, which obviously won't make sense at all, but it will in due time. So, but in my series, I created a character where they're mean to their classmates, but they are like genuinely good at heart, and the reason they're like kind of like aggressive, I guess you could say, is because they're traumatized from the past, and it's kind of hard to describe it so much because I'm still working on it. I'm working on writing this series, so some details are subjected to change at some point. But basically, I'm kind of making like one character I made. The point being is like this tropes are similar with the character I'm working on for a series. So it's like, yeah. Anyways, that's all I'm gonna say on that. I kind of wanted to say it because I did notice comments like that in the Seraph of the End fandom a bit. I know the comments are much less appearing now, but they still exist. So there are those people who still exist and probably don't quite understand it. I just feel like it's much less now because I feel like fans from the past are like more understanding with like what's actually like with like how characters come to be. So yeah. So basically, I guess in that entire point of the whole conversation, it's more like people who are misunderstanding a character. And also, it's coming from easily one of the most popular characters in Seraph of the End, so that's another thing. Also, I just want to hug this poor character so much just because of everything. It's just like, I want to hug, but I can't hug the character because, well, I literally cannot, and it aches me. Because I'm like, I want to hug him. Okay, I'm not gonna reach the next level today. Okay, I'm gonna switch characters now. First, let's go loot all the money. Okay, let's go back. And also, like, the whole reason I wanted to say that is also kind of like, it's also a good time I say it during, like, something I'll upload as a VOD as well, so I kind of get my message across more clearly, I guess you could say. I really still feel bad for that character. I just want to hug him now, like, I just want to do that right now, but obviously I can't because how could I hug through a computer screen? This is why I literally wish that we could literally hug someone through a computer screen. Just like, it's okay, I can hug you and just comfort you, like, it'll be alright, even though it probably isn't. Sad times. Anyways, let's go switch characters. Also, this screen, because I don't want any of you to see my pick number. which character should I play today? I think I'll play my Kaiser. That's not... Oops. And I'm not typing correctly. Great. Oh yeah, and if anyone wants to know, these screenshots I'd taken in Elder Scrolls Online, they're actually my own screenshots. I didn't look them up at all. There we go. Of course, I want to play Elder Scrolls Online again soon. I just don't know when I have the time to do so. Because I've been busy with other things. Okay, why am I here? Okay. Let's see. That's not what I meant to click. I didn't mean to press that button. Let's go buff ourselves. Oh, and also a little fun fact. Not really a fun fact. It's just more like something on my mind. How do I put this? Like, you know how like Maplestory has voice acting, obviously, and character classes have voice acting too. And one thing I want to point out is that of all the voices, Kaiser's voice is the only one I don't like. All the other voices I'm fine with, except for Kaiser's. And the reason is because like the choice for like voice on Kaiser, it only fits the previous one in the storyline. As you kind of see in this little icon, I guess. Yeah, the former Kaiser. Like, the thing is, the voice only fits the former Kaiser. It does not fit the present one at all. Because the character we're controlling, story-wise, is like an 18-year-old boy or something. But the voice makes him sound like 40. And that's like the only time I actually was I'm like, yeah, this is not quite the best choice of voice picking. Also, I'm glad the sound effects are off because I think it would be really annoying to kind of hear the sound effects from a skill like this. Like, it's weird seeing the playback again on my own OBS, but again, can't be helped. Oh, there's a quest item. I just had to stop sitting on my feet. It's getting annoying. What else there to talk about? think there's much to talk about because I'm trying to think of something and it's like, yeah, I'm not thinking of anything. What's the one I keep thinking about it? The scroll. Oh, never mind. I was thinking of something. Let's go take care of all these enemies. Let's go take that off so we can do this. Okay, let's go. Oh, it's this. What the heck? Come on. Also free XP, so... I really hope things get better in the real world. Obviously, you can't really say it because, you know, YouTube and stuff, but... No! I really hope it gets better, like, in the real world, because there's literally some people who are, like, not the smartest. And I can't really sugarcoat that because, like, it's pretty much true. It's like, some people don't know that everything is, like, very dire. I guess that's one way to put it. Like, the situation is, like, very serious. And it's like, there's some people who don't take it seriously. And clearly making it not the easiest for everyone. So it's like, is it really that hard to stay home, guys? Like, is it really? Then again, I'm literally someone who stays home all the time, so I'm pretty much used to it. Okay, let's see. What the heck was that? They changed the quest line for this area, which is really weird. Not quite sure why they did that because it's kind of weird setup now. But if it's the same in KMS, I can't really complain, so. Grind on an area that is roughly around the same level. Okay, like. Also, I really hope things do get better in the real world soon, because I really want to, like, I want to kind of go back to things a little bit. Because I usually go to the bookstore a lot and kind of check out the manga, so it's like, I kind of want to do that again. Of course I could read stuff online, but the thing is I already am. I just wanted to buy the physical copies. Although, thankfully, two of the manga on my shelf won't have new volumes until the summer, so I'm fine with waiting, but still... Okay, for now I'm just gonna collect coins so I can donate the coins toward that, like, gross EXP potion for my main. I'm trying to get a high enough level character in this game too. Also, like, right about now, I really kind of want to play Animal Crossing, but, can't. I mean, I can. It's just that I can't stream it, which is sad because I don't have Switch capture card stuff. So yeah, I should probably add it to the list of things to get or do when everything gets better, because I already have like a few things on that list. One of them definitely has to be put toward a new shelf because I need a better place to put my manga, now. Cause, like, as anyone, sorry if I raised my voice too much, but, I may have mentioned it a few times by now, but I do have a shelf. Wait, no, I don't think I mentioned this publicly, though. Whatever. Basically, the point being, I have a shelf of manga. However, it's only, like, one part of my shelf, because the rest of it is, like, literally extra stuff, like decor and all. And I'm starting to stack the mangas on top of each other, like, not in a column. And in about, like, the next volume of My Hero Academia, like, I would not have much room, like, putting them on top of each other, because it will literally touch the top of the shelf. What just happened? I saw some... Yeah, whatever. Okay, I thought I saw something happen in the game. I'm just seeing things. Oh, I think I see why. It just got really fast. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So basically, I have so much, basically, I'm running out of room on my shelf, so I have to invest in a new shelf soon, just to fit the manga and physical copies of animes and movies on there. Okay, let's go eliminate the enemies quickly. The reason why everything's going so fast is because of the rune. It's like, why is it so quick? I cannot wait for the next chapter of Seraph of the End. Although I have to wait like 24 more days because it won't be up until March. I mean, it's not March, it's May. I made the same mistake like literally like 2 days ago, just when I was talking about it. I think at one point I almost typed March, and I meant May, not March. So Of course, it is one of the manga that is updated once a month, which isn't like, which is not bad, but given the chapter that was posted this month, a lot of us are already like waiting for the next one, and it's like, well, it can't be helped, cause like of what just happened, and I'm like, okay, here's the thing. I like how some of the fans are reassuring us that it's not like this can't possibly be, I suppose you could say that, because because of circumstances and basically how the series is has been playing out so far. But you can't help but like feel sad. Like, I do agree with fans, like, I don't believe this is going to actually happen to the character. I'm not gonna say what happens because spoilers, it's the latest chapter and all that. But it's not gonna stop me from crying over him, so I'm from crying, so it's not gonna change that at all. But, yeah. I'm a little tired. Oh god, that's a lot of XP. This game. Okay, now we have to fight this messenger of darkness, which I wish didn't exist right now, because I don't like them. Let's go get rid of this thing quickly. Of course it aimed for the enemies down there. That's not what I wanted it to do, but I guess it's too late now. Okay, 5 seconds. Okay, there we go. I hate when my keyboard gets... Yeah, should probably add that to the list. Get a new keyboard. There's probably so many things I need to get, but obviously can't because we're in this situation, so... forgot I have the hyper stats. Wait, his... I had to go back to my main character real quick. I think that'll be it for now. Actually, let's do that for now. Actually, no. Let's go collect the coins quickly, and then we'll check. So for right now, I'll just collect coins quickly and then go back to my main, check something, and then... I think that'll be the rest of the stream. Yeah, because I don't really have much to talk about. I kind of said what's on my mind, so... And if anyone missed that, there's always a VOD, so you could just always listen back on it later. If not here, then on YouTube tomorrow. And also, Thursday will be an art stream, so I'm not gonna play Maplestory on that day. I'll still have played it in the previous day and all that, but not for the stream. For the stream, I'm deciding I'll do something else. Normally by that point, I have the sketch done for this picture I'm working on for April. And, to kind of clarify what I'm doing, and, like, why am I so insistent on getting a picture done per month, is because of a simple reason that I might create a calendar. Although, not really sure how that's gonna work out, but I kind of want to create a calendar idea. Or just, like, you know, a calendar in general, and... yeah. Basically, the thing is, I want to... That means I want to try to draw a picture each month, and why some pictures are in the same resolution is because I want to... Because I'm planning to put them for a calendar? Like, put them together as a calendar or something? I don't quite know yet. I'm still obviously working on it, so... yeah. And there's literally someone kill stealing me in the game. Right. Why does this always happen? I'm literally in the map and someone else takes all the enemies. Calling out because that's literally what's happening right now. get the coins. Carrot? What the heck is that? Oh, it's a candy cane. There it is. Erda Scribbles. Erda Scribbles. Okay, someone got 2 of them, I think. Erda Scribbles. Okay, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just standing here commentating as I play and do dailies and stuff like that. Probably also draw a picture later today. I also had to finish my work, so pretty much not gonna do that yet. Draw, I mean. Why does it feel like I'm healing? I am stunned. Yeah, this person's not gonna, like, bother leaving. Well. Why do people do this? There's literally another map, like, right here. I have, like, 10 levels, but I'm just trying to get these coins as soon as possible. Also, my nose is like, eh. Okay, what else to talk about? Because I think there's more I want to talk about. Oh yeah, I think some things I kind of want to... I don't think I want to mention per se, but some things I just kind of want to mention that, like, oh yeah, since, like, the latest chapter in Seraphitian, I've been seeing some interesting, like, theories, I guess you could say, because, okay. Here's the thing with me, like, I love the series, but I tend to forget a lot about what happens, because, you know, of how long the chapters are posted and all that. And, very much so, because it's been the amount of time I have not, like, touched the series, like, the total amount of time, not, like, it has been that much time for, like, right now, is about, like, 2.5 years. Or, like, something like that. This person's annoying me. Okay, anyways, you know, if they're watching me, I'm not surprised. but, like, I tend to forget plot points in Seraphitian, and because, like, between the end of Volume 11 and 12, and the start of 12, was, like, 1.5 years. Like, because I got, like, I kind of distanced away from... reading it for a while because I was, like, busy with, like, college and kind of focused on other things at the same time. It was also around the time I started watching My Hero Academia, so that's probably another reason why. Yeah, my nose. And, so yeah, I read it again. I read the physical copies because, I didn't really think about reading it online at all for some reason. But, so I read volume, when I did start reading volume 12, it was like about 1.5 years since it was about 1.5 years since I read volume 11, so... My mind is going blank a little bit. Okay, so yeah, I started reading Volume 12, and then I read 13, 14, and 15, because it was around the time Volume 15 was physically released. And in English, FYI. And this person's annoying the crap out of me. Anyways, let's go to a different map. This is starting to annoy me a little bit. Okay. That wasn't the button I meant to press. Anyways, as I was saying, so like, yeah, around the time I read Volume 12, I read 13, 14, and 15 afterwards because it was around the time Volume 15 came out. And yeah, I got back in the series at that short time. And also around that time, it was kind of weird getting back into it because of the amount of time I haven't gone, like, checked the series, which was a year and a half at that point. I forgot about 80% of the story, but of course I tried to remember, salvage what I remembered in my head, so it kind of came back to me a little bit. And what else? Okay, so yeah, I read the volumes, and okay, yeah, and obviously after 15, I waited a while. I waited for volume 16, and that's when I kind of got back into things again, like usual. Interestingly enough, around the time was when I did the, around the time was also when I, was playing Tales of Zestiria, which I then talked vaguely of Seraph at the end during that stream, especially when I was like, you know what, these characters kind of have a similar parallel with these other characters. And, that led to me finding a crossover picture at some point, and I was like, I was surprised that someone even drew one. But anyways, so yeah, that happened, and then, of course, volume 17, I read that, things were weird. I still remembered vaguely of what happened, a lot. I did kind of tell myself I want to reread the chapters again, but, well, it's, actually, I will, only after one anime I'm watching is done, because they managed to, finish it, despite the circumstances in real life. The dubbing, I mean. The dubs are, I think, finished by now. The point being, I might reread a lot of the chapters again around that point. And to kind of also prepare a bit for, reading chapter 90 when that comes out. I am not prepared in the slightest for that, because I'm like, well, actually, no, I'm not prepared to read chapter 89 again, because I'm like, no, don't do this to me. Well, it did it to me anyway, because I cried so much. Because it just hurts. Hurts me emotionally. As well as the rest of the entire... as well as the entire fandom at this point, so... yeah. I do hope... oh yeah, this whole thing... the only reason I'm, like, gotten into this conversation now is because I was, like, talking about, like, how some people are reassuring fans based on, like, you know, the circumstances and reveals thus far. Well, reveals and added questions to the list at this point. I guess the whole reason I'm mentioning this is because I'm trying to say that because it's been, like... because I've kind of entered the series, like, reading it in gaps, because, you know, I pretty much didn't read, like, the monthly updates as they happened until now, so... like, I'm trying to say, like, I might forget some plot points sometimes, so when I'm reading, I will tend to forget at times, but of course, I do remember, obviously, the recent chapters. I wouldn't say recent, but what I'm trying to say here is that I remember the chapters. It's just that, like, like, I know the details, but I, like, obviously us as a fandom as a whole doesn't quite know what characters are talking about. Because there are some probable points already in the series where it's like, okay, so they said this, what? Because we don't completely know the circumstances to why this was all happening yet. I think we do, but we kind of don't at the same time. It's kind of weird. But regardless, we will be getting answers at some point. I'm also like, okay, but I kind of don't want to hope there would be a flashback in the next chapter, because it's like, you're gonna delay the inevitable of, like, what is literally happening, in, what happened, it's like delaying the inevitable of what just happened in chapter 89, and I'm like, please say something. Please don't, like, but I don't mind the flashback, like, of likely telling more story of what's going on, of, like, explaining, like, the weird circumstances. But I'm also like I kind of want to know what will happen to this character, because we're now in a situation where it's really sad, and, yeah, where it's really sad. And again, I know everyone's reassuring us that, like, reassuring each other, more like, that, like, what appears to be is not going to happen, per se. But I think some of us are, like, even so, like, we're still gonna cry, and some of us are probably concerned as to what this character might do. This other character might do in this circumstance. Because, of course, because of how crazy everything's going on. So, I don't know what to think, like, what to say anymore, I guess. Yeah. I think I'm gonna stop talking about that for now, because I'm like, I think I'm starting to not make as much sense as I should. I still can't get over how that chapter made me so sad, because, as I said in my Ori stream, it's the first time in, like, it was the first time in 4 years that the series has, the first time in 4 years that the series made me cry, and it was definitely impactful. And the last time I cried was obviously when I was, like, actually physically cry, was, like, from watching the anime adaptation, like, 4 years ago. Because of, you know, yeah. And, well, like, there are chapters that made me, like, feel, like, want to hug characters, like, make me feel, like, sad. I didn't, like, physically cry because, like, but it still ached my heart, like, a lot. Cannot forget. I'm still haven't collected the coins. We're already 2-hour mark. Yeah, for the most part, I can't wait for the next chapter. And I may need to polish up on, like, reading the previous chapters again, just because it's been, like, ages. Although I don't think it's a bad thing that a lot of us don't remember some plot points, because when the story updates month by month instead of week by week, you tend to forget stuff. So it's only natural that we tend to forget. Oh, yeah, and also, on a separate topic, but also related to manga, So, I read the update of the My Hero Academia chapter, and, what happened in it, like, at least, like, one little part of it, has gotten a lot of people theorizing, and I love it. I just love the fact that a lot of people are theorizing this. Yes, I don't know how to put it, but anyone in the fandom should probably know what I'm talking about. Because it is, I love how everyone is like, it has to be this, or something, like theorizing that like it has to be this, but you know, obviously we don't know yet. We had to wait for like it to actually confirm in the series. Like I wouldn't say, how do I put this? Like, okay, the biggest theory going around, I do like this theory, and it pretty much makes sense. However, I don't completely want to believe it. Because you know how like, for me, when it comes to theories, I love to believe them, but I don't want to get my hopes up, or, like, because, like, if I get my hopes up, actually, no. It comes down to this. I either have my hopes, I get my hopes up, okay, yeah, I get my hopes up, but it comes down to, like, two different outcomes. Like, we're right about something, and then you feel so happy that you're like, I guessed it! But then there's also the downside where it's not true, and you feel really, really upset for the next 12 hours. So that's kind of why I don't want to believe in theories. The theories are good. I'm like, it's not wrong there. The theories are really good. It's just that for me personally, I don't want to like believe them so much, because like if it ends up being disappointing, like not true, like I mean it's completely fine if a theory isn't true. However, for me personally, it makes me feel really guilty, because I'm like, well, this is awkward. Just like that awkward feeling. And oh look, I just saw that Nika B finished his 3 Houses Let's Play. One of the longest Let's Plays you've done. So far a bit. It's a long game. Anyways, as I was saying, so yeah, like, well, I do love the theories going around. I don't want to believe them so much, because, like, I don't want to get my hopes up for it. And I tend to not think on the theories too much, because if I think about them too much, I'm just gonna be sorely disappointed in the long run. So, best case scenario, don't think about it. But I do love the theories. Like, they're really interesting, and however, I will say that in this particular case, it's very, very likely to be true. Although, as I said, I'd rather not completely believe it, just in case it's we just get disappointment. So, although thinking about it, I'll at least say this, like, considering that there's been mentions already, and like conveniently this particular character is one we as the audience know nothing about, I'm not surprised if it turns out to be true. Because based on circumstances already present in the manga, in, well, the series, because, you know, anime is also following the manga as well. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out to be true, because the circumstances are really playing up with it. Like, thinking about it now, like, it's very possible to happen. And I can't wait until we probably get that at some point, like the reveal and stuff. Like, whenever that happens, I still can't get over the fact that that the creator, like, he made... Oh my god, this person... This person needs to leave me alone. I don't know why this person is kind of starting to pester me. Like, why? Leave me alone. I'm just trying to get these coins. I'm just having a relaxing time. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about like, My Hero Academia a bit. Where was I? Oh yeah, I love, as I was saying, okay, I remember where I was, what I was talking about. Basically, the creator, I love how, like, he basically made a reveal moment. Although, it's not really a reveal, as us as the audience do not know his real name yet. Because what happened was that, like, the dialogue box was completely blacked out, that we don't see it. We don't know what he said at all. And I love that creative choice, but it's also like it's also teasing the fans. It's also teasing us. Like, it's like, oh, you thought I was gonna reveal the name? Well, I'm not. So here, you just get this blank text box instead. And I really, I can't talk. I really love the series. I think the thing is, it's like not just that, not just because of the, like his, like the, like that, like unreveal moment, like haven't unrevealed because it's not really revealed yet. But like the fact that like it's bringing so many questions now because of like what happened in the previous chapter where like he said Hawks' real name. And it is interesting, like thinking about it. It's like also it's like makes it so interesting. Of course, as I say, I don't want to believe the theories too much because that's gonna make me like get my hopes up too much. I don't want to get my hopes up like very much, you know, just in case. But like with all the like the hints, it's like starting to seem like it, but we don't completely know yet. So it's like not gonna quite believe it yet. I am not over the fact that okay, this has nothing to do with the actually it kind of does, but it actually has nothing to do with the series at all, but it is like fan art someone made related to the series. And I can't get over that there is it's so random, but I kind of want to mention it. But I saw this picture like randomly on Tumblr, and it was like 2-3 years ago. I don't know. It was either 2017 or no, it was 2018. Okay, yeah, so 2 years ago, 2018, where someone made this like little like strip, I guess, like drawing thing, like 2 panels, and I love it so much just because it's so silly and so random. I don't know how to describe it because it makes more sense if I shared it. However, there's a problem. I had to like look through my entire Tumblr account to find it again, so I'm not gonna bother. I wish I could find it again. I mean, I did recently, but now I had to completely go back into it to find where the post is. But it was like one of the best like posts I've seen. I'm like, this is so random. Wait, did I share it? Oh, I gotta check. Because I did retweet some things at the time, so. Let's go check. Also, avoid potential feels because because I followed the Seraphidian tags and I will be seeing those posts everywhere and I don't want to see the post of the recent chapter again. Yay. Should I do it right now? I have time. I didn't really use my Tumblr as much. Last time I used my Tumblr was 2019, and then I got bored, so. I forgot about all these posts. I had 5 notes on this? Apparently I only showed 3. Okay. Okay, I'm also trying to get rid of this enemy. Okay, there we go. Stun. Okay, just me making. Oh yeah, a lot of what I've done on Tumblr, like before I completely stopped, is like talk about Maplestory 2 and retweeted some random stuff. Oh my god, I forgot I shared. Oh, I did. I did share the post. Okay, maybe in the art stream I can share the link. Cause I don't have time to do it right now. Cause obviously I'm playing a game right now, so I can't really do that. I mean, I can, but the thing is, I have to. It has to be on my computer because I have to get the link that way. I just searched it through my phone. Okay, we have 20 more coins left, and afterwards I will be done streaming today. Well, first I had to go back to my main, check something, and then I'll stop. I love that post so much just because it's so random, and I'm like, whatever so. I was like, what the heck? I would just like stared at it, just like, okay, like, what the heck? A little bit, I don't know. Something went on in my mind, and I'm just like, I'm gonna reblog this post. Ew, funny portal. Click. Ah, yes, it's this one. Okay. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. I messed up. Oops. Okay, there we go. Pretty easy. I love this one because it's super easy. And we got quite a bit of XP out of it. Yay. Anyways, we have to finish this. Aim to 20 more coins. Oh, I already got... Yeah, whatever. 17 more coins, then. I just want to post. Now I have it open on my phone, along with this other thing, too. Seriously, there is a literal map he can use. Why is he stealing all the maps I'm using? That's it. Stronghold time. So I can get away from this person stealing all the maps. Getting kind of tired of this. I just need to finish this, but they keep interrupting me. Okay, now we're here. Okay. Anyways, what else am I gonna talk about? I just remembered something and I'm like, oh gosh, why did I do that? Because I just remembered Like, while I was scrolling through my Tumblr, I just remembered I shared, like, some, like, ship-related stuff, and, I think it's kind of obvious to know what I even shared. I'm not going to look back at it because I'm just going to be a mess. But I did retweet them. Not retweet, it's reblog if it's Tumblr. But I'm like, why did I do this? Now if I look... remember what it might have been. I actually scrolled through it pretty quickly, so I didn't really pay attention to what it was, but I think I know what it is, and I'm like, oh gosh. Yep. Yeah, I'm just thinking about it now. I'm like, why did I do this? Go buff my characters so I can defeat this enemy. Oh yeah, the 1 times the XP event happens for about 2 hours. Until, yeah, like 2-ish hours. Okay, 7 more coins. There's 2 more up there. Should I get all the coins so I could not do this? Okay, 4 more. Really want to finish this, come on. There's definitely something I had to do. Well, I plan to watch someone else's stream right now. Well, not right now, in about like 15 minutes or something. But I also had to finish some of my work, so I wouldn't be too far behind on my classes, because, well, like, 2 of my classes still have due dates, but one of them doesn't really have any, but I don't want to miss out on, like, what I'm supposed to be doing, because if I kind of mess up, it just goes down the drain, so I have to be very careful. Okay, we did this. We did it. I'll take, get out of here. Okay. Oops. What's this? All stats. No, that's useless. Okay. How much random items do I have? A lot. That's a bit... that's a lot of items. I have no idea what's going on with that person at all. What is happening? Okay, let's get this jelly. It's so weird to say that. Oh right, I forgot about this. The pill. Oh. We collected all the XP. Well, let's give it to our other character. To the market. Yeah, this button. So I need to turn in the thing. Yeah, the gross potion. So let's put in 200 coins. All of our coins, because I don't care. And the blankets. I thought something was glitching at the bottom of my screen, but it's literally just this guy just... Great. There goes my headphones. My iPhone earphones. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna switch stuff, so give me a second. Oh, I have over a whole level now. Oh yeah, I did that all today. Okay, let's go back to my main. Oh yeah, I changed the be right back thing to kind of clarify something, because before it was actually something else. But the reason I changed it is because the... I want to close this. Because the, what is it? Okay, I'm trying to remember something, but my mind is drawing a blank. Oh yeah, because the original, like, background for that scene, like, I tend to forget about it. So it was like, you know what, let's just use pictures. So, that is why. Let me check this. Okay, so mine didn't reset. That's why you wanted to switch characters, in the first place, to check. Some stats. Oh yeah, I added some ignore defense, and that ended up making my defense look like this. Why, game? Why? We're gonna make jokes. I really hope the igloo effect gets, removed soon. But anyways, I think that'll be all for today's stream. Spent the entire 2.5 hours talking about anime and manga, but it doesn't matter because that's just who I am. And, to be fair, we're in these times where there's literally not much else to do. No dub animes, for the most part. I mean, there are some dubs still ongoing, but... or starting, because they... like... because of, you know, unique circumstances. Okay, let's take that. But yeah. Just pretty much spent this whole stream talking about stuff, and also... just a relaxing time. And... to also continue coping with the fact that when things happen at the end of, not the end, but from that chapter I read on the day I finished Ori, so, yeah. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, I still haven't decided on next Let's Play. I was thinking about it and I was like, there's at least, one game that was mentioned and I have but haven't played yet, so I might play that, but I'm still deciding. Considering there's no big releases anytime soon, I could play a long game like Tales of Berseria, but I'm not so sure if I want to. Since I kind of want to spend a little more time catching up on anime, so yeah. And I think that's it. I'll give it some more time to think about because I need a break from all this stuff happening anyway. Cause, yeah. So anyways, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all in the next stream.